Okay, so my name is Cynthia. I'm the team lead for Team 19, and our topic is the Office of Inspector General Enhancement Act, and it's a policy analysis examining Maryland's accountability framework and the case for a centralized independent statewide oversight office. Lily, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name's Lily Lamb. Okay, so for our presentation, we basically have um our contents here, which summarize like what we did in our findings and our research paper. Okay, and for our introduction, government accountability and transparency are essential to effective public administrations. Since agencies manage billions in taxpayer-funded programs, oversight institutions help prevent fraud, waste, abuse, and mismanagement. In Maryland, Inspector General functions exist within specific agencies rather than through one centralized statewide office. So this raises questions about whether the current system has enough independence, authority, and coordination to address government-wide issues. Okay, so for our background, we did like an origin of the IG system. So basically, the Federal Inspector General system was formally established through the Inspector General Act of 1978, creating independent offices within federal agencies responsible for audits, investigations, and evaluations. IG serve as independent watchdogs. Unlike management officials, they investigate misconduct and provide objective assessments of agency operations. So, their core responsibilities include investigating allegations of fraud, waste, and abuse, conducting audits and performance reviews, identifying weaknesses in government programs, recommending improvements, referring potential criminal activity to authorities. And Maryland's DHS OIG model, and so this is basically a department which protects integrity through preventative and enforcement services, audits, reviews, and investigations. It includes a Bureau of Audit Services, which evaluate program effectiveness and internal controls, and a service division, which include workforce technology administration and administrative resources. However, its authority is limited to DHS operations, which raise questions about broader statewide oversight. So, in our findings, we found that Maryland's decentralized IG framework still has some significant limitations. No single office has jurisdiction across the executive branch, which can lead to inconsistent oversight standards, duplication of efforts, and accountability gaps. House Bill 19 or 1449 proposes an independent Maryland OIG with authority to investigate waste, fraud, abuse, corruption, and misconduct throughout the executive branch agencies. The Howard County example also shows that statutory authority needs to be supported by access to records, sufficient staffing, and agency cooperations.
Okay, so for strengths, costs, and policy considerations, one major strength of the proposal is increased independence from political influence. But however, creating a statewide office would require funding and staff, and some critics also worry about overlapping responsibilities with existing oversight organizations. Okay, so based on our research, we have a few proposed policy recommendations, and We have five. So we recommend maintaining independence, coordinating with agency level inspector generals, guaranteeing access to records, increasing transparency through public records, and providing stable funding for long-term success. So, to summarize our progress and our research, overall, Maryland's current system provides oversight within individual agencies, but we lack statewide cooperation. House Bill 1449 would expand accountability and oversight. Its success would depend on mainly funding, independence, access to records, and cooperation with existing agencies as well. So these are our final reform options and how feasible they are. So a statewide inspector general appears feasible and could strengthen accountability and public trust. The most important reforms are independence, coordination with existing offices already, access to records, transparency, and stable funding. And these are our preliminary references. We have more in our paper, but these are just a few. And that's it. Thank you.